Q&A with
G'day guys and girls, how you doing? Got a bit of Q&A for you. We'll kick it straight in the guts. Question 1 is one I get asked all the time by young fellas mostly. Clay, what's the best breed of hunting dog? There is no best breed. It all depends on the style of hunting you're doing. If you're using like holding dogs for pigs and you want something with a bit of terrier obviously to hold. It depends on what country you're in. If you're in Argentina, obviously the Dogo Argentina would be a great dog because it can range over the sort of open country and it's a big brute bred for hunting puma and hunting boar. If you're hunting here in the South Island of New Zealand, you're hunting say Central Otago, we've got a lot of tussock country, you want a dog that's light on its feet. Might work better for a baiting dog down here, whereas if you're in Nelson Forestry here with thick gorse and blackberry, you want something definitely with a bit of English Bull Terrier or a bit of terrier in it to hold and small to get through the thick scrub. So there is no straight answer for that question. I hope that helps. These are a real mishmash of questions these. Question 2, what camera do I use? I use a whole load of different cameras. Like if I'm out fishing, I use the GoPro series. The GoPro 7's a real good camera, and the 6 and the 5. So I also use the GoPro Session, which is not a waterproof camera, but it's a very cheap one to buy. You get yourself into the GoPro series, I think it's 200 something bucks, so it's not bad price. What else do I use? I use the G7X, which is a wee handheld one, very light to use, very popular for vloggers on YouTube. The camera I'm talking into right now is the Canon 80D, really good sound and a really good picture. In the field when I'm hunting I use the SX60 PowerShot. That's by Canon, a really good camera with an amazing zoom. So when you see me zooming right into the animal, the only downside to that camera is if you scratch your lens, you throw the camera away because it's all one unit, and I've gone through 5 in the last 2 years. Good camera, but they do cost a lot of money and they are bugger once that lens is scratched. What else do I use? Well, I use my cell phone quite often for filming stuff if I'm on the fly. If I see something I'll pull out of my pocket and I'll put that in there. Of course I use the drone for all the aerial shots. That's probably about it. Yeah, mostly. I hope that answers that question. Also, I do all the editing of the video on Adobe Premiere. Question 3, do I enjoy killing animals? And the simple answer to that is no. It's a dirty job, but you have to do it if you're a hunter. It's part of the equation you cannot remove from hunting. I always try to make it as humane as I can, as quick as I can, as painless for the animal as I can. I mean, what sort of death would I like, you know? As fast as possible. It's not always that way, but I do my best. But I get no pleasure from seeing an animal look at me with fear and sticking a knife in its heart. That's just part of the equation you cannot remove from being a hunter. Okay, question 4. Why are you not married? I've been asked this twice in the last week. I don't know if it's the same person or not, but it's a personal question. But what do you think? I'm gay or something? I'll answer it for you. I've never seen the need to get married. I've always been pretty happy like I am. I love my girlfriend, been with her for 12 years. I can go fishing when I want, hunting when I want, do what I want without having to answer to anybody. But on that note, my partner always encourages me to go fishing and hunting, so that's not a reason. I just guess the answer to this would be if it's not broken, then don't try and fix it. Alright, what's the best ute? Now, if we were in the 80s right now, I would say 1987 right now, I'd say Toyota Hilux, hands down. But the game's changed a lot, you know, since 2004 when the common rail engines came out and everybody changed their design and stuff. Today, I guess if I was picking a ute, if money wasn't a problem, well I wouldn't pick a ute if money wasn't a problem, I'd have the Toyota Land Cruiser 70 series new, but money is a problem, so that's not an option. But I guess today I'd actually pull, I can't believe I'm saying this, jeez, I thought I'd never say this, but I guess I'd pull towards Ford more. I've been in a few and they're bloody good, but I'm not really qualified. Actually, put your comments below, what do you guys who know, who are in the industry using everything, answer that one for us. Right, moving along, what is the best butchering knife? Okay, if you want to know the answer to this, don't ask me because I am not a butcher. I am a guy that hunts in the weekends to get a bit of meat for his friends and families. You need to ask a butcher, because a butcher's using it every day in his profession. So if you're in New Zealand, I think most of the butchers would be using Victorinox maybe. I know a few that use FDIC, but I mean personally I use a custom made knife by Simon Walker, but you know, you've really got to ask someone who's doing it all the time, they know. So that will answer that question for you. Okay, number 7. Why do you eat avocados with everything? Okay, I'm on a ketogenic diet. Dr. Glenn Davies at the Taupo Medical Centre put me on it about 4 months ago for medical reasons, and that's a high fat diet, high good fat, so you've got to get a lot of fat into you, like the good stuff. Avocado is pumped with fat. I'll talk a bit more about that later on this video for you guys that are interested. Alright, number 8. Can you show more videos with Awi cooking in them? I would really love to, but she is shy on camera, and I never want to put a camera in someone's face who isn't comfortable with it. So it's really up to her, but I love watching her, particularly with the sashimi knife cutting up the old kingfish or the kahawai. So yeah, I'll talk to her about that. Number 9. Have you stopped making hunting videos? I get this pretty regularly. No, I have not. Last week I did a lot of fishing and a lot of hunting with young fellas. On Thursday I took out young Cuzzy bro with Smash and we went fishing for the day. I have a video with that. We were supposed to go hunting that day, but the fire risk made our permit invalid. I spent the whole entire weekend away in the scrub with young Jonty and young Smash, pig hunting, goat hunting, deer stalking, and those videos I cannot put them up on YouTube because they show killing, gutting, all the stuff that we do, and it's all now on the platform of Patreon. So people that want to contribute to the work I'm doing with young guys or the filmmaking I'm doing can watch it there, and it costs bugger all. I mean, for the price less than a pack of potato chips you can get a month's supply of videos. So we've got hunting in the Chatham Islands, we've got hunting this weekend. There's plenty of content there if you want hunting videos. You know, support what we're doing here, because it's hard enough to make it work as it is. So, and you also get to watch it. So that's the answer roughly. Your advice on getting my weight down did not work, and you're bloody right it didn't, man. I got asked this about a year ago. I made a video on this, and a year ago I wasn't qualified to answer the question. Today I am, and I got it very wrong. So a bloke who had a real weight problem, he struggled and he couldn't get his weight down. He wrote to me and he said, you look slim, Clay. What's your secret? Well, for me it's genetics. I'm just born like a bloody skinny as a gum digger's dog. But I wrote back to him and gave him the wrong advice. I said to him, well, my thinking would be if you increase your energy output and decrease your food, your calorie intake, you'll lose weight, just like maths. So wrong was I. That program, The Biggest Loser, all those people that went into it, at the end of that program after they made it, they all put on more weight. Why? Because when you decrease your calorie intake, your metabolism goes down. That's right, and when your metabolism goes down, you burn less fat. The way to increase your metabolism is to do fasting, like intermittent fasting, say knock out breakfast, have no snacks in between, eat 1 or 2 meals a day, and to eliminate all carbohydrate, or most carbohydrate, not your vegetables, but like bread, pasta, potato, rice, and get rid of all sugar. So your meat, your fish, and all your good fats, your avocado, your olives, your coconut, your small fish, bacon, butter, clarified butter, all the stuff that tastes good, but knock out those other things, and that will put you in a state of ketosis. What happens when you're in a state of ketosis? You will burn fat, like that'll be your fuel. You burn ketones, and you'll be powered up, you'll be much fitter, much stronger. Some of our All Blacks now on the keto diet for this very reason, and I'm not surprised. It's not like a new fad diet, it's the way we used to eat before all the shit food came into this Western society. We used to often, and there's still people today like the Inuits, not the ones that have been like moved into civilization, but that live off seal and fish, and they don't eat all that other shit, and they are in ketosis all the time. So it's not a new diet, it's just what we used to do. It takes about 6 weeks to really truly become fat adapted, but once you are and you start burning ketones, your energy goes right up, your appetite goes right down, and you're fitter and you're faster and you work more efficiently, even your brain does. Google, or at least YouTube, Dr. Eric Berg. He has got over 2 million subscribers, and if you want information on this particular diet, have a look at him. You will lose weight. Rightio, I'll knock this on the head. Hope you enjoyed the vlog. Comments below please, and be good. If you can't be good, be careful. We'll see you later.